Hi there, and welcome to the Daily Arsenal News Show. Let's dive into today's top stories. Arsenal star is favourite transfer option for a Premier League club, says expert. Arsenal striker Eddie Nketiah now looks to be the favourite option for Nottingham Forest after they saw a bid rejected by Feyenoord for Santiago Gimenez. That's according to Fabrizio Romano, as the transfer news expert spoke exclusively to CaughtOffside for his latest daily briefing column, providing a positive update for the Gunners as they look to make what could potentially be a really important sale. Arsenal have spent big in recent times, bringing in the likes of Declan Rice, Kai Havertz, and Jurriën Timber last summer, before adding David Raya permanently following his initial loan, and Riccardo Calafiori this year, with Mikel Marino to follow soon. That means the North London Giants could really do with balancing the books, and selling an academy player like Nketiah could be ideal, as it will represent pure profit on a player they never had to spend a transfer fee on. Nketiah had been a target for Marseille earlier this summer before that deal fell through, and it now looks like things are progressing well over a move to Forest. Romano said the following: the expectation remains for the Mikel Marino deal to happen. It's just about working on the detail of the deal, with Arsenal very relaxed and confident. As well as that, we could see some players leave Arsenal before the end of the window, such as Eddie Nketiah and Aaron Ramsdale. With Nketiah, we know Nottingham Forest are interested. However, Forest have also shown an interest in Santiago Gimenez. Their bid has been rejected by Feyenoord. 26 million euros plus add-ons was still not enough. Forest have advanced in talks with Arsenal and also with Nketiah, as he is accepted the proposal on contract. Forest remain attentive to Jimenez's situation, but as of last night, Nketiah is the favorite striker option for them. Ben White in awe of Arsenal teammate who can give Gunners something different. Arsenal defender Ben White has heaped praise onto new signing Riccardo Calafiori, as he is settled in well since joining the Gunners from Bologna earlier this summer. The Italy international is yet to make his competitive debut for Arsenal, having been an unused substitute in the 2-0 win over Wolves at the weekend, but he is expected to make a really positive impact after an impressive season in Serie A last term. While certainly seems like a big fan of Calafiori, saying he expects the 22-year-old to give the team something different at fullback, though, of course, it remains to be seen if he will be able to establish himself ahead of Zinchenko in that position. The Ukraine international started for Arsenal in that role at the weekend, and he's had a good preseason for Mikel Arteta's side, even though one imagines Calafiori might have been brought in with the view to replacing him. If Calafiori does establish himself as first choice, one imagines he could play a similar role to White, but on the other side. So it's interesting to hear the 26-year-old speak so highly of his new teammate. Ben said the following: he is amazing, he is fit right in and is doing well. He's been training with us for a few weeks and has settled well. He is strong, big, aggressive, and a very front foot defender. He gives us a different type of fullback, so it's good for everyone to compete and bring up the levels for everyone. Arsenal fans will now be eager to see Calafiori in action, but it remains to be seen if Arteta will think he is ready yet for the big game away to Aston Villa this weekend. One imagines it will be tempting to stick with the more experienced Zinchenko for such a potentially tricky away match, but it could also be the kind of game that suits a more defensive-minded fullback like Calafiori. Important Arsenal deal fully expected to be signed. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta is still expected to sign a new contract with the club, according to transfer news expert Fabrizio Romano. Speaking exclusively to CaughtOffside for the latest edition of his column for the daily briefing, Romano explained that This information has been the same for some time now on Arteta's future, despite some fresh headlines in the last couple of days. Arteta has done tremendous work during his time at the Emirates Stadium, and there surely won't be many fans who aren't desperate to see the Spanish tactician commit his future to the Gunners. As things stand, Arteta's contract runs until 2025, so it's understandable that fans will be keen to hear updates on a possible new deal, though it seems it's only a matter of time. Romano has made it clear that Arteta is happy at Arsenal and the club are also happy with him, so it seems Gunners can rest easy on this one. The 42-year-old was highly rated as a coach working under Pep Guardiola at Manchester City, and he now looks like the manager most likely to be mastermind a victory against his old boss after Arsenal came very close to beating City to the title in the last two Premier League seasons. Patrick Vieira reveals why he likes Arsenal star so much. Patrick Vieira has expressed his admiration for Declan Rice, whom many see as his modern day equivalent in the current Arsenal team. Arsenal's squad features some of the Premier League's top talents, and Rice has particularly caught Vieira's eye. Vieira, an Arsenal legend, enjoyed a stellar career during his time in North London, where he arguably had his best years. Now a manager and occasional pundit, Vieira was recently asked about the current Arsenal squad and singled out Rice as a player he greatly admires. The Frenchman went on to explain why he holds the England international Arsenal's record signing in such high regard. He said, as quoted by the Sun the following: I like him because he is a team player, and I think when you play in that position, you have to be the one who sacrifices yourself for the team. You have to win the ball, and you have to give it to the players who can make the difference. And it's a really difficult position because you work hard for the team, but you may not get a lot of credit like the guys who score those goals. There is hardly an Arsenal fan or neutral who does not love Rice, and most people consider him one of the best at his job in England. He has only had one full season as an Arsenal player, and it's exciting to consider how good the team will be when he plays more games for them. Liverpool could hijack Arsenal's move for a Spanish star. Arsenal are not the only club considering a move for Juan Garcia following his impressive performances for Espanyol in the second half of last season. The goalkeeper is now Arsenal's top choice to replace Aaron Ramsdale, with the possibility of their current second choice goalkeeper leaving before the transfer window closes. Wolves have shown serious interest in his signature, and the Gunners have acted quickly to agree on personal terms with Garcia. Garcia is also keen to make the move to London, which has facilitated an easy agreement on personal terms. However, as Arsenal wait to finalize the sale of Ramsdale, they risk losing Garcia to a Premier League rival. According to Mondo Deportivo, Liverpool are also interested in the goalkeeper, having monitored his development for some time. The Reds are impressed with his progress and may look to add him to their squad this transfer window, potentially allowing him to stay on loan in Spain. Garcia is a fine goalkeeper, so it's natural that other clubs want to add him to their squad, but we have to do our best not to lose him. However, we will struggle to get Garcia if we fail to offload Ramsdale in this transfer window. Report shares when Mikel Marino could arrive at Arsenal for his medical. According to a report in the Spanish media, the Gunners have apparently reached an agreement over Mikel Marino, and it's one that Arsenal fans have been waiting for. Arsenal have been on the right track with regards to talks over Real Sociedad midfielder Mikel Marino, despite a recent hitch. The Basque club apparently rejected Arsenal's offer of 30 million euros plus add-ons earlier this week. However, talks have since been going very well indeed, and now, according to the Diario Vasco, it's a done deal. The deal was finalized on Thursday in London, with Sociedad chairman Jokin in charge of operations, claimed the report. After an initial approach on Wednesday, Arsenal have now raised their bid to a fixed 32.5 million euros with 5 million euros in add-ons. Marino, who was absent from his club's last two training sessions, will be flying to London in the next few hours for his medical, added the report. It looks like this transfer saga is nearing the end, with Arsenal set for a positive conclusion. Everyone in the football world is aware just how spectacular and world class Marino is, having helped Spain to Euro 2024 glory. The 28-year-old also has silverware with Sociedad and with Borussia Dortmund, so clearly he knows what it takes to win trophies. In terms of his style of play, The Guardian recently published an article describing Merino as the type of midfielder Arteta would create in a lab if given the chance. All in all, it looks like the next few hours will be exciting for Arsenal fans who will be eagerly monitoring the decisive steps ahead of the all important official announcement if all continues to go well. I will be uploading daily Arsenal news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.